The economy of the Republic of Montenegro is service-based with its main industries focused on steel and aluminum production, agricultural processing, consumer goods, and tourism. In recent years, however, tourism has become the biggest income earner for Montenegro. Montenegro has favorable climatic conditions with an average of 240 sunny days yearly and significant amounts of wind. By investing in solar and wind in the future, Montenegro could very quickly transform its electricity industry and realize the Brussels imperative of decarbonization relatively painlessly. Montenegro's biggest industry is tourism, and that is exactly the direction that ongoing and future projects in Montenegro. In this video, we will show you the best current and future mega projects in the Montenegro. But before we get started, we hope the video reaches 100,000 likes, in addition to sharing the video and subscribing to the channel. Small-scale solar plants. Considering the potential of solar energy in the country, there are plans to develop such projects in the western part of Montenegro. The research phase is ongoing, and results should be available soon. The Slano floating solar power plant. The ecological reconstruction of TPPPL. The ecological reconstruction implies the construction of the nitrogen oxides reduction, desulfurization, and wastewater treatment systems, the reconstruction of the inner ash and slag transport system as well as an auxiliary boiler room, etc. It will provide a heating source for the town of Pljevica, while also addressing the current ecological issues. The project should last about 2.5 years, or until October 2024. It will be financed by EPCG, with an estimated value of €75 million. Albania-Montenegro Rail. The €267 million project covers the rehabilitation of 120 kilometers rail line and 12 stations, including the installation of new signaling systems and safety improvements. Currently, the maximum operating train speed is about 40 kilometers per hour, while in some sections, it is lower than 20 kilometers per hour, while the signaling system is damaged and almost inexistent on large portion of the line. The project has received a €133.4 million WBIF grant, with €4.5 million previous EU grants, while the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development and the European Investment Bank are contributing with a total investment of €125.8 million with €62.9 million loan each. Albania covers the project's funding with a €3.3 million as the national contribution. The Velj BRDO solar power plant. Another potential project is that of Velj BRDO, near Podgorica. The existing spatial plan predicts building a solar power plant with a 50 megawatt installed capacity, with a possibility for extension. The planned location is owned by the state and the municipality of Podgorica. Karnovo Wind Farm. The Karnovo Wind Farm is Mastar's first investment in Montenegro's renewable energy sector. The 72 megawatt onshore wind farm is Montenegro's first wind farm and one of the largest in the region. The Karnovo wind farm comprises 26 wind turbines, which are set at an altitude of about 1,500 meters, where the average wind speed varies between 5.5 and 6.5 meters per second. The electricity generated by the Karnovo project is expected to help Montenegro achieve its renewable energy target of generating 1/3 of the country's total energy consumption from renewable energy sources. The Karnovo wind farm brings Mastar's presence in the Balkans' renewable energy sector to over 200 MW. Development in northern Montenegro. Many know Montenegro for its reputation as a rapidly growing high-end destination, following recent multi-million-euro developments on the coast. But what makes this Mediterranean country a true pearl of the Balkans is the perfect blend of its northern and southern parts. Northern Montenegro is a bit more wild, untouched and yet to be discovered. Deep inside its breathtaking nature and slightly different culture lies an immense investment and development potential. The development of the north of Montenegro is going to be the next big thing. Currently, the most developed touristic regions with various scale investments are Kolasin and Zabeljak. Both towns have national parks, lakes, and ski centers. Kolasin is a hot pick right now as the government has announced that €50 million will be invested in the project Kolasin 16, a new mountain resort which will further advance the winter tourism development. Plan to expand rail network. Montenegrin has the 2021 to 2023 National Railway Infrastructure Program. put forward by the Ministry of Infrastructure, which calls for an investment of €101.60 towards plans to extend the 328 kilometers rail network. Key projects include the construction of an extension of the Podgorica-Nikšić line to Bileca in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and the construction of a new line from Pjeljevica in northern Montenegro via Bijelo Polje on the main line from Podgorica to Serbia, and then southeast to Bahrain and the border with Kosovo. The program also earmarks funds for the reconstruction of Bijelo Polje station to convert it into a border station between Montenegro and Serbia with customs, border police and facilities to ensure that goods crossing the border are pest and disease-free. The Slano Floating Solar Power Plant. The floating solar plant on Lake Slano would be the first one of this type in Montenegro. The plan is to construct a solar power plant with a 50-megawatt installed capacity. The investor is EPCG, with the project in its research phase. Which of these projects do you think will be the best in Montenegro? Are there projects that we did not mention? Share your opinion in the comments. You have reached the end of the video. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to share the video and subscribe to the channel.